In today's video, I will show you how you can make beautiful web designs using MidJourney. So what I'm going to do now is I will just find a website and then take the screenshot of this website and modify it or even generate some ideas or mix it together. So what I do is I just go ahead and buy supplements online, just see what's coming up. We'll just click on iHerb in this case and take a screenshot of the website. I'll just take a screenshot, go to my images, cut it. So I will just cut that out, cut it down here. Just use the screenshot. So done, save to photos. I will go ahead, go back to the MidJourney, and we'll just click on this icon, upload this website, and send it away. Now what I have done is if I click on the website, I can hold it and say that I want to have the image link. So if you click on here, you will see that in the right corner most of the time, you will have the share button. It depends on what computer you are, but in my case, I will just share it here because then I have the image link. And then I will go back and type in here, imagine. Again, I will put in the image URL, and then I will type beautiful website for supplement company and see what comes up. So what MidJourney is doing now, it's taking the screenshot and it's taking the information that I gave it. But in this case, for the moment, I didn't put in UI UX because I want to see how it comes out. So let's just put in the same command again with UI UX. So look, it's generating some stuff already. I put it in again. I say beautiful, clean website for supplement company on UI UX and see what is the difference. So if I click here, it's actually pretty nice, and you can still see that there are actually elements of the original iHerb website. So the button color and some elements you will see are pretty much the same. It's a little more targeted now to muscle man, I would say. But if we look back, there are some elements definitely that are out of this web design. So again, we wait another second for this one to generate. And in this one, what we did differently is we used the UI UX. And with that, it's generated differently. And I really like that. So it makes a difference. As you see, this is not so much structured than this one. And this results, I have to say, I really like. Especially, I mean, I don't like all the elements, but this is really nice and clean. Especially, I like this one here. This is a little confusing down here, but what we can try is to make more variants. I like number 3 best. So we'll just click on that and generate more versions. And what I want to do is also I want to do an upscale or an upscale of the number 3 to see if the quality is getting better. Because at the moment, if you take a look here, the quality is not really good. Let's see what comes out. In the meantime, we can go ahead, and I want to show you one more thing. I go back to Google again. We just click on the second or third result or whatever company I may know. I just click on that because it's just about the web design. But I'm looking for a website where we can really have the structure, copy out the structure. This is why I didn't take this one. I also don't really like this one. I want to show you a website where you have a nice structure that we can copy. This is a little better, but also not really better. I tried to change it here to the desktop version, but for the purpose of showing you what the tool can do, I will just also scroll maybe up a little and make a screenshot again. And then I go back to MidJourney. First of all, we're going to take a look at the results. What did it create for us? The first thing I want to show you is that it did not really make improvements on these columns here. So it's still quite strange what is written down there. And these are the new variants of that. So this is pretty nice. It's definitely something you can start to work with. So now one more thing I wanted to show you is you can combine web designs as well. So in the case you have, the website of your existing client already, and you want to modify it to something that the client thinks is a good version, I will just copy the media link here and go inside. And I could use the blend command. This is a pretty new command. It's basically blending together two images. You can just go ahead, take this and that, because then you don't need to do all the stuff with the uploading the images. So it's taking these two images now and it's making a blend. It's combining these two images. Like I said, you could use that if your website or if your client has got an old website, or you have your old website and you like a new version of the website and you want to blend in some of your elements into the new design. You could do that. Let's see what comes out. These are not the best versions, I would say, to do that, because the structure of this screenshot, for example, is not, it's just this black thing. It's a little navigation and it's these three products. And the other one is also not so well structured. But let's see what comes up here. And I think you can clearly see that this is actually a combination of these two websites. Let's have a look and click on it. Yeah, I would say it's definitely a combination of these two websites. Let's try it one more time, and now we will do it just combining two versions that we generated. So, for example, let's combine. Let's say we want to combine one of our website themes. So I will just scale up the number. What was the nicest one? The number, let's say 1, 2, 3. I will upscale that so we have the image that we need for that. And we will also take another one, which will be maybe this one. I will also upscale number 1 here. Then this is generating two big images for us, and we will do the same. Basically, we will just blend them together and get the result of these two screenshots in one version. So maybe this is a good idea to do. Let's have a look. So this one website is already generated, and what I can do is, because this is not on my computer now, I will just click on it again and say copy media link, and then I would just go in /imagine. I don't do the blend now, I just go in, make /imagine. You can do that with every image or whatever. Again, with this one, copy media link, and we'll just copy and paste two of the URLs, or both of the URLs behind each other. And then I will just go, let's try to generate it like this. And one more prompt I will do with imagine and adding beautiful website UI, UX supplement company, organic. Let's see if we have any differences. But you see clearly already this is a combination of both of the websites. So it's a pretty nice tool if you want to combine two of the versions. And this I really like the combination. It's the soft of the one and the cleanness of the other one. These are pretty nice versions, I would say. And let's see if there's any difference with the second image prompt. Remember the second image prompt, the only thing we did is we added again the UI, UX and the beautiful web design. So let's see if this turns out even better or if the other versions are better. I think the other versions are better. It's still starting to come up. And in a second, we have the result. Now it is 93% already. I'm gonna click on it and we will see what it is. So I would say I like more the other version, so without adding anything, but this is also pretty nice. I would say I prefer these versions down here. And like I said, you can go ahead now and, for example, upscale version number 1, upscale it again, download it to your computer, slice it, or do whatever you need to do to make a website out of it, send it off to some designer, and you are ready to go. And don't forget, you can also generate your sub pages using that, or you can also just generate some images here. Like if you would like to replace the supplement box, just type it in. Supplement, or we could say organic supplement container, orange color, organic, and then just also your style. If you want to have a style, you could even do realistic. You could even try to put on your brand, but as you know, the text is not very good, so it will give you probably some text that is not your brand. Just want to show you, if you don't want to have some elements on the page, you can simply replace these elements and you can generate your own elements that you can use later on to replace it. So this, for example, is the supplement container we just produced. It's not the nicest one, I agree, but it's something that you can do, and it's very easy to do. You can define it even better, of course. So you could just use this, for example, and replace existing stuff. It's much better than the ones on many designs. I hope that was useful, and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye. See you.